Okay. Hey, y'all. Let me see if I can fix this lighting situation. This is kind of driving me nuts a little bit. Okay. That seems to work a little bit better. You can see me now. Well, at least I can see myself, so hopefully y'all can see me. My eyeliner looks a little funky today. I'm testing out some magnetic eyelashes, which will go up on my second channel. They're inexpensive. They're made by Ardell. They're like $15 a set from Ulta. And like, I don't know about you, but putting on false eyelashes, like I can do it, but it's kind of a pain in the hiney. And for myself personally, for the most part, it's too much trouble for what it's worth. So these are kind of cool. They're like not moving, and this is the first time to try it, but it's getting there. So hi, Tina. Hi, Graphics Warehouse. Hi, Carla. Glad to see you all here today. As you can tell, I am feeling quite a bit better. Hi, Millie and Lynette and Gail. Lana. So I'm doing a lot better. I'm still having some trouble, but it's getting better. And I know there have been some comments. There's a few people that don't like the new angle for the heat press. But I'm hoping that when I go to the ISS show in October, the beginning of October, that I'm going to get another Hottronics. So I don't want to spend too much time on getting that set up when I'm fixing to change it to something else. Oh, thank you. Y'all know me. I love to play with makeup. So I'm really been enjoying working on my second channel again, especially since I have so much space to kind of display and get everything together. You know, I know a lot of you don't care about makeup, but you know, it makes me happy. I love to just sit there and play, and I don't feel rushed when I'm shooting videos. I don't have to worry about sharing my space with anybody. And I'm still going over to the shop in the morning. So if you do come in town, let us know. And I can always try to make a special trip if I'm in town to be able to say hi to all of y'all. Because, you know, y'all are the ones who support me. We do have some fun stuff coming up. We are going to be doing a Halloween idea for the Patreon kit this month. So that's going to be super fun. I'm not sure what colors I want to play with yet, but I'm working on some design ideas. Y'all know how it is. I should have the review of the Tussie heat press up tomorrow. Now, let me ask y'all something. Whenever it comes to fall Halloween, I know a lot of businesses skip over Halloween because there's a lot of people who don't celebrate it. Do you prefer to skip over Halloween, or do you like Halloween? Myself personally, Halloween is... I love Christmas because you get together with the family and stuff like that. But Halloween is probably my favorite holiday. I love getting to dress up. I told my husband, I'm like, it's fixing to be October. I can do all the crazy makeup that I want. And I do. Like, October's like the time that I can wear black lipstick and, you know, it be okay. Well, I mean, I guess I could wear it anytime that I wanted to, but to me, it's only appropriate during Halloween. Well, and I get that. Some people don't celebrate Halloween around the world, but there are other holidays that kind of coincide with Halloween, like Dias dos los Muertos, the Day of the Dead. I am terrible at Spanish. If you didn't notice from yesterday's video, I definitely translated that wrong because in my head, polo is always chicken. So, but that's all. I mean, like, the one phrase that I know really, really well in Spanish is ¿Dónde está la baña? Where's the bathroom? And see, I will wear a Halloween shirt every single day the month of October. There is a vinyl for nylon. I'd have to look it up, but if there are special vinyls for nylon. But I mean, as I said, getting to dress up, acting a little kooky. I love all the horror movies that go along with it. You know, I love scary movies in general. We just went and saw it. Which while we went and saw it, I have pictures. I need to post them on. I do not carry them yet, SM. But we saw the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile whenever at the hotel by the movie theater. I thought that was really cool. I have pictures. It's the random stuff like that. I am going to be doing some water slide tutorials. That's coming up. We have a lot of fun stuff planned for Craftsmas. There is going to be a Hobby Lobby, Target, Five Below haul coming up, I think on Thursday, to kind of go over some of the stuff I bought, because Hobby Lobby had a sale on their paint and tools, so I stocked up. And then I went to Five Below. We just got one around here, and I don't know if y'all have one in your area, but that store is awesome. It's like Dollar Tree times 10. And I found this. It's a Clueless shirt, which was one of my favorite movies as a kid. I mean, as if you cannot tell, but blah, blah, blah. Lost all train of thought. But it was one of my favorite movies, and it was $5. I can't make it that cheap. Yes, Cameron's been very busy with school, but I do have some Craftsmas projects planned, so that way he can come and help. Well, okay, so we sell an inkjet printable that you can use at home, but it's not the full professional grade to be able to put on shoes. Now, I have tutorials on placing just regular HTV on shoes. A lot of times people are actually decoupaging fabric onto shoes, and I may do a tutorial over that. I need to test and see how well our inkjet printable works on shoes as well. Might be fun. We'll have to see. And you might be able to use that tattoo paper that everybody's using for water slide on your shoes and then Mod Podge over it to make sure that it stays. Just a thought. But, you know, my mind has been absolutely all over the place between getting the studio ready and all of the medication changes and Caden's senior year and all that fun kind of jazz. So I am ready to get back into crafting. You know, I'm ready to play with some new things. I cannot wait to go to the ISS show. And again, if anybody's in the area, the Fort Worth ISS show, I will be there. I will be doing a meet and greet with Specialty Materials because, you know, they're my favorite brand. Oh, yes, we are going to do lots more with sublimation. I love doing sublimation. Condi sent me some samples of some stuff to try. They sent over some mugs and a bunch of other stuff. So we're definitely going to be playing with some of that for Craftsmas as well. The ISS show, if you don't know, it is the Imprinted Sportswear show. And if you are a business, you can sign up. You have to have a tax ID, I think. I don't know. I don't ever fill out the paperwork for it. Anyways, so you get to go meet vendors, see all the new products that are coming out, learn new techniques. You get to see the big screen, I mean, like the massive screen printing presses that like take up this entire room. So I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, the ISS is so much fun. I go to the one in Houston. I'm going to go to the one in Dallas. And if it goes over well, I may try to hit up some more of the shows and do meet and greets with Specialty. Mary, for the best printer for sublimation, I have the Sawgrass SG400. It is about $550, or at least that's what I paid at the ISS show in Houston. I know that they can run a little bit more. There are some people who take and use other printers for it. Now, my personal opinion, I like to get something that's got a warranty on it, so that's why I purchased the Sawgrass. But it depends on your budget, and I have heard good things about people taking and changing just a regular Epson inkjet, and I think people sell them on eBay and Amazon, but I cannot speak to the quality of it. Lynn, the ISS show in Houston is typically in May, June, May, somewhere in there. It kind of changes, but I will post about it and I'll talk about it just like I normally do. Because, well, I enjoy going and I enjoy getting to meet you guys. I know, especially once Craftsmas starts, it will be very, very difficult for me to get over to the other shop. Okay, so for sublimation on blanks. So one of the things I am testing out is, because I understand that there's not a lot of options, is, where is that stuff? I was told, and I haven't tested it yet, is that you can take and poly coat with like this Minwax polyurethane top coat. So we're going to see if that works. And then that might be an answer for you for being able to make your own sublimatable items. Let's see. Oh no, darling, you're fine for joining late. It does not bother me in the least little bit. Do they have an ISS show in New Orleans? No, but they do the SGIA in New Orleans every couple of years, which the SGIA show, that is like big printers for making like big signs and stuff like that. And it's pretty cool. So we'll see how that goes. I'm trying to, I want to, if I start to feel better, I really want to be able to travel more. So no, I have not tried any of the HPN signature heat presses. I have tried the Phoenix Fire. I have tried the Stahl's Hotronic Air Fusion, the Power Press off of Amazon, and the Tussie off of Amazon. Plus, I've also used the Cricut Easy Press. I mean, I've played with some of them at shows, but like to actually really test them out, no, I have not. And part of the thing is I can't afford to buy every single heat press that comes out. I mean, some of them are extremely pricey. I mean, like my Hotronics Air Fusion, the one at the other shop that I left there, that is a $5,000 heat press. So I don't mind testing out some of the less inexpensive ones. But to me, I don't want to do a review on something that really hasn't been put through its paces. Like the Power Press, before I reviewed it, the girls used it at the shop quite a bit. The same thing with the Tussie. They've been using it for a couple of months, so I will be able to give a full review and thoughts on it, so that way you know exactly what I like and what I don't. Oh, I'm glad you're looking forward to Craftsmas. It's one of my favorite times of year. Lady Apprentice, pretty much almost any heat press is going to work for sublimation. You just got to make sure it can reach 400 degrees. Check for reviews. I always, like, if I'm looking at one off of Amazon, you can bet your hiney that I'm going to be purchasing the extended warranty just to be on the safe side. Yeah, it's hard to get the medication straight. And as you can see, it's when I don't sleep, like last night, I have like a bit of a cold issue going on. So I took like Sleepy Time NyQuil. So I fell asleep at like 9 o'clock. I woke up at midnight and I've been up since midnight. So whenever I have one of those nights, I typically get very manic like this, almost overly excited. And just want y'all to understand that it's just medication and there's nothing I can do about it. But I have a lot more energy than what I normally do. Hi, Susan from Port Neches, my neighbor down the road. I think the Tussie's like $200. I have to double check to be sure, but I think it's like $200. No, I have not used dead flat for wood signs. And no, if I'm doing vinyl on a wood sign, I don't seal it with anything. And paint will last you a long time if it is covered. Paint, if it's left out in the sun, doesn't matter what you seal it with, it's going to start to crack and fade because wood absorbs, you know. Let's see. Dee Dee, how's your son doing? Didn't he? Yes, he does crafts with me, but that's typically during the summer. Like when school goes back around here, because he is, 12 years old, and he's got school, he's got homework. Middle school is tough for the little guy. But he is going to do some stuff with us for Craftsmas, just so you know. Oh, see, thank you, Shadow. It's $169 on Amazon with 5% off. See, and that's the thing about it is I knew it was around the $200 mark, which is a very inexpensive. And I actually, and I'll tell you this now, I like the Tussie better than the Power Press because it has this handle down at the bottom, so you have some leverage. Yes, I am going to do a tutorial on sublimating on glitter lupe. Part of the thing was when I first got into sublimation, that's when they changed my medicine. So tutorials kind of went out the window for a while. And I'm so sorry about that, but we are getting back into it. And I'm super duper excited about it. I have a lot of fun stuff. And I had a lot of people, because I posted the picture of my stitch store as my father-in-law was doing it, wanting a tutorial on it. So we don't want to do another door, one that takes a whole lot of time, and it is not something very easy to film. So I bought a large picture frame so we can do it in miniature, and we might do a giveaway with it. Now, one of the things I did want to say too is I kind of stopped doing the Disney crafting for Disney giveaway shirts because they just weren't getting claimed. If y'all want me to start doing that again, let me know. And I will definitely start doing that again. It's just, it takes a lot of time to sit there and find winners and all that kind of stuff. And then if they don't claim it, I've got a vinyl cut that is kind of just sitting there. Well, I'm glad y'all missed me. That sounded so conceited. I'm sorry. So, well, then I can definitely do that again. I will, I mean, and a lot of things have changed with switching over to the new studio. So I love having my own space and being able to come over here. Like if I have no, Susan, sublimation is extremely easy. The hardest part of sublimation is artwork. And I get a lot of questions over, can I show you how to do this design? Part of the problem is, I'm trying to think of the best way to say this. For some of it, you got to kind of have an artistic eye. I don't want to teach you just how to copy other people's work. You know what I'm saying? I want you to be able to create your own. So I'll give you the basics, but the more advanced stuff is kind of on you. Hi from Scotland, Kim. Yes, just remember, if you comment on the videos, we're going to be doing another one on Friday. That one will be a Star Wars shirt. I didn't get around to making my mother and father-in-law any because they didn't want to decide on anything. But we have a ton of Disney shirts in this family. And I can always make a bunch for them last minute. Hi, Elizabeth from Australia. You're never too late to come on here. Hi, Veronica and Cindy. Lots of Texas gals. We love our Texas people. You know, I'm Southern at heart. More than Southern at heart. But yeah, it's kind of been crazy. Ugh, sorry. You know how whenever you get a cold and you get all the in your head? That's how I feel right now. But I don't know. These lashes are doing pretty well. I keep kind of pulling on them to see how well they're sticking because they're supposed to be waterproof and all kinds of craziness. But I guess that's kind of it for today's live. I am trying to go work out today, hopefully. I I miss actually being able to work out. So I'm going to go hopefully work out. Let's see how I feel and by the time my class starts. And hopefully we'll get healthier again. And you'll be able to follow those journeys on my second channel as well as, you know, I try to talk about. I figured the second channel, and maybe you don't know, I have a second channel, Betsy Gocher. It's where I do all my makeup stuff. Makeup is one of my passions. Like for y'all, how you feel about vinyl and this kind of stuff, that's work to me. I still love it, but makeup is like what I want to do with my spare time. And I'm going to do like our Disney vlogs. Those are all going to be over there, so you can kind of go along with us. Any type of show vlogs, weight loss, if I actually ever feel comfortable enough to do like clothing try-ons and stuff like that, because I love that kind of stuff as well. Bliss boxes, any type of subscription thing like that, if I do any more of them, are going to be over there. And I just kind of want y'all to know what is what and where. So that way this channel is just crafts and the lives, which are kind of all over the place. But hopefully y'all all, yes, don't forget I have a Patreon page. It is a great way to support me. This equipment ain't cheap. I'm just joking. My business does well enough where I can do it. I just can't buy everything. I wish I could. Maybe one of these days. I told my husband, because we've talked about building a new house, especially once Caden graduates, something with like a mother-in-law suite, so he'll have his own space, that if I build a new studio, I want it probably double this size, because that way I will always have room for growth, because there's always going to be something new coming out. I know that the new silhouette's supposed to like pre-sell in October. I plan on doing the 20-inch in the silhouette. So we'll see how all that goes. But as I said, I need to get ready to go work out. I need to take some cold medicine because they probably don't want me coughing all over the barbells. But I guess that's it for today. Yes, don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. And if you hit the notification bell, it will notify you when I post new videos sometimes. But the more you interact on this channel, commenting, liking, those types of things, it helps where you will see my post more. Which, if you're not familiar, I post new videos Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Once Craftsmas starts on October the 1st, it will be 7 days a week, and sometimes there will be 2 videos a day. But that's part of the reason I'm like, we need to divide the channels again. So check out the second channel. Even if you don't like makeup, you get to learn a whole lot more about me if you want to. But I'll see y'all later.